Not more than a week ago, after the American Bash, Cora Jade had officially betrayed and ended her relationship with Roxanne Perez in an unexpected, shocking heel turn that put many off guard. I will admit, this did shock me as well, as I was not expecting this very much either, as considering the fact that she's a very good babyface, as Cora is, and considering the fact that they had just won the titles. And as a heartbroken Roxanne looked on, the skateboard had even broke before Cora had landed the first shot, which led to the wrestling and the IWC, especially all over social media, mocking this. Even gave up on the heel turn. The skateboard didn't even see it coming either. Well, like I mentioned earlier, this did piss off and off-put many, as the week prior they had won the titles at the American Bash. It just didn't make sense, as they were practically a new formally tag team and they had just won the titles. So what could be the reason for this turn? Why even go through all the trouble to form this tag team in the first place if it was just going to be broken up? Well, Cora had a lot to say to get off her chest the following week. So yes, indeed, a lot of people were eager to hear what she had to say. So Cora had come out to claim that not 30 minutes later, that Roxanne decided she wanted to cash in her contract and beat Mandy for the NXT Women's Championship. She then has said that when Roxanne declared that she was going after the NXT Women's Championship, she knew that her friendship with her was a lie. Saying that she didn't care about her, that she used her to get to NXT. Saying that honestly, Roxanne is a selfish bitch. Also revealing herself to be the one who attacked Roxanne when she had mentioned that she was so in her whole delusional world last week that she didn't even see who attacked her in the parking lot. Stating that her true intentions all along was going after the women's NXT championship, and that all this title represents to me now is a lie. That the title isn't worth a damn thing to her anymore, and that this marks the end of the naive little Cora Jade and the beginning of the true generation of Jade, because she's just wired a little bit differently these days. Ending her speech before tossing the title away. This, of course, angered the IWC, flooded with Twitter with tweets displeasing their pleasure about how they felt about this act of disrespect to the women's division. And the obvious had happened next when Twitter's feed was blown up referring to Sasha and Naomi. People saying that WWE did this as an obvious or a clear message to send to Naomi and Sasha and to the women's division that they could care less about what they think of it. It even got so big that Bayley even had made a response to the tweet, making it clear that she had some work to do. So as you pretty much saw all of that, this pissed pretty much all of wrestling Twitter off, especially I guess because you could kind of see that it hurt and it pissed Bayley off too, which is why Naomi and Sasha had left in the first place, because of how they were treating the women's division. If you don't already know, it's pretty clear cut of how they've been treating them, going on for the last 3 years, and as of going from 21 to 22, as it gets way and more worse. The days where the women's division was a complete joke, if we weren't already there now. And it just gets even more weirder because earlier this year, and it was already reports coming out that that the women were frustrated in WWE. And I couldn't be any more glad than that, especially in the fact because you had those days of where I pretty much made it known also that about how I feel in the women's division, but I can make it more so known now also, considering that I'm much more newer now to the audience. Yeah, I stand up, and I really looked. I'm just one of the ones that's really enjoyed and behind support of I have grown over time to like the women's division and women's wrestling. I didn't before, but I do now because of women like Bailey, Sasha, AJ Lee, Paige. Before she got Twitter and went damn crazy, and just many more. Because yeah, I'm not gonna be afraid to say that I love women's division, considering the fact that of course that this is a male dominated sport, and that pretty much there's there's cuckable weirdos that try to act macho and alpha, and they shit all over the women's division. And if call you a male, you know how it is when you try to say, like, if you're a part of that crowd as well when it comes to the women's division in wrestling. I said I'm glad that none of them take any shiznit before, and not anymore, and hopefully more starts to follow in suit. I just hope more stand up to Vince, and let them know, management know, that they're not willing to take any more of that crap and go back to what it they used to be, to being degraded and disrespected. Hopefully Bailey does the same exact thing. Show Vince that they're not willing to be her being in the forefront now that she's there, going back as well, and let them know that they're not taking they're not willing to be degraded and go back in time. I will say I'm really interested in seeing Cora Jade heel though. I believe that she can be a better heel than she was a babyface, because I thought it was just straight up cringe and just not needed. But to wrap it up, yeah, I will feel like her, going back to what I said about her babyface. Yeah, it was just I'm just tired of the whole underdog story, and just claiming that that they need to get from A to Z, and that they want to become champion like their favorite superstars. It's just, that tread has been done to death since Hulk Hogan, and now to Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, and whatever. So, and I just like heels but much better. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see where this is gonna go. Especially, I just hope it's more and truly interesting concerning that, because I will admit, I did like that promo that she cut. It was really decent. So yeah, we'll just have to see and wait to how this is gonna pan out. But it is kind of sad, and just really really unforgivable, considering the fact that they're kind of using what they had. When it goes back to that trashing the title. And that is kind of hypocritical also too when you think about it, because this is like reminiscent of years ago when Eric Bischoff had told Medusa to put the the WWE's women's title when she came to the WCW in the trash. So I guess only WWE can do it to their own, right? Well, so but yeah, going forward, I guess we'll have to see what happens, and I'm hoping they don't mess it up. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought, if y'all have any thoughts to throw down. And yeah, it's pretty much all I had to say. Stay blessed.